Big surprise, there's conflict in the Middle East. Who'd have thought? I'm gonna tell you can make some money off of it. I know that might sound like it's not compassionate. There's nothing me or you can do to change what's happening either way. So we might as well make some money off of it. I hear a lot of people talking about, should the United States get into this conflict or not? Why not let them fight their own battles?
Yo, what up, players? This is Future Brandon. I recorded the video you're watching a few days before Trump attacked the nuclear sites in Iran. So in the video, I recorded it live on my YouTube. And on that video, I said that this was going to happen. It has happened. Right? It's just want to point out, I was fucking right. Everything you seen is right. But the shit in the video is still in play because this is not the end of it.
Or I hear the contrary too. The United States need to protect Israel. I hear all that. That's not even what this shit is about. This shit is deeper than that, but it's also simpler than that. I want to explain to you some background of this conflict, why it's happening, what's going to happen, and how you can make money off of it. We need to go back to 1971. We had a president called Richard Nixon. Now, before Nixon became president, the dollar was backed by something called the gold standard, meaning that every US dollar was backed up by gold. Our allies and other governments kind of knew that we were printing more money than we had gold, that we was out here bull. And then Nixon was like, you know what, fuck it. We is making shit up. We ain't with the gold standard no more. Nixon took us off the gold standard. But here's what happened. The money got to be backed by something. So later on in the 70s, the US made deals with Saudi Arabia and other OPEC nations, oil producing nations in the Middle East. The deal was that they would price oil exclusively in US dollars in exchange for military protection and some weapons, arms sales. And this created a bigger demand for US dollars, reinforcing the US dollar stance as the world's reserve currency. To make this clear, we're not backed by gold anymore thanks to Nixon. The reason the dollar is so strong and we are the world's reserve currency is because oil is exchanged in US dollars. Remember this. Now here's the thing. Every once in a while, one of these oil nations gets the idea that they want to start trading oil in other currencies. Fuck we need dollars for. And every time that happens, they get fucked up. For example, in the 2000s, Saddam Hussein decided he wanted to switch to start trading oils in euros. Yo, you know what happened to Saddam Hussein after that? Yeah, the Bush administration made up some lies about them having weapons of mass destruction. Benjamin Netanyahu, he said there's no doubt that Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. That was straight up bullshit. It was just an excuse to go fuck them up because they were trying to do what? They were trying to trade oil in something other than the US dollars. Keep that in mind. This was in 2003. But Saddam wasn't the only motherfucker to try to do this shit. Muammar Gaddafi tried to pull the same bullshit. He wanted to trade oil and some African shit. Know what happened to him? Yeah, the US and NATO launched a military intervention, backed some fucking rebels. They smoked that motherfucker, and then Libya kind of descended into chaos. The plans for that African currency that they wanted to exchange oil those plans were scrapped. Venezuela announced that they was going to start trading oil in some other than the dollar as well. So what happened? US imposed strict sanctions on Venezuela, freezing their assets, and then they backed the opposition, the rebel opposition that went against them. Venezuela's whole economy fucking collapsed. We didn't go to war with them, but their whole shit is fucked up. It's like one of the worst countries on earth right now. Syria in 2006 signed a deal with Iran to trade oil outside of the dollar system. Next thing you know, the US starts backing the opposing forces of the Civil War. Every time motherfuckers start trading oil in something other than dollars, fucking Civil War breaks out. The rebel forces get a bunch of US guns, leaders get killed. Russia, this is where it gets kind of interesting. Russia has a lot of fucking oil. I don't know if y'all know that. Russia's one of the biggest countries in the world. It's the only country that's on 2 continents. It's so fucking big. It's on Asia and Europe. In 2014, Russia began selling oil and gas in motherfucking rubies and euros and wine. All types of shit that ain't US dollars. US imposed massive sanctions on these motherfuckers. They said it was because they invaded Crimea and all this other shit. It was about that that oil. And there's so many sanctions on Russia. Just today, at the time of this recording, Russian economists said that they are on the brink of a severe recession. Their economy is shit, bro. The sanctions are fucking them up. Their GDP is $2 trillion. To put that in perspective, the GDP of the state of Florida is $1.4 trillion. Like, their economy is shit because of these sanctions. You think America really gives a fuck about Ukraine? No, man. These motherfuckers is out here trying to trade oil on some other shit. So they give a bunch of money to Ukraine. This shit is mad simple. What does that have to do with Iran versus Israel? Well, for a long time, Iran has tried to sell oil in motherfucking euros and all types of other shit. And we sanctioned them. We imposed economic sanctions and some military threats. That ain't enough. Iran has a lot of oil, right? They're pulling the same shit we pulled in 2003. Netanyahu is saying these motherfuckers got nuclear weapons. Same shit he said about Saddam Hussein, which was a fucking lie. He's now saying, yo, these motherfuckers got nuclear weapons. Now motherfuckers want to go bomb them. And even if the United States doesn't get involved directly, we already giving hella money to Israel to fight them. Same shit we doing in Ukraine, proxy war. Same shit we did in Libya against Gaddafi, right? We didn't go out and just fight, nigga. We gave his opposition mad money and guns. Same shit we did in Venezuela. We wasn't out there troops on the ground in Venezuela. We was giving mad guns and shit to the Venezuelan opposition. It's all about oil. It ain't about the chosen people. I'm not saying this is good or bad. All I'm saying is these motherfuckers are trying to trade oil in something other than the dollars. And historically, every time that shit happens, your country's gonna get bombed and fucked up. Historically, every time. That's what's happening now. For the United States to maintain its superiority in the world, the dollar has to remain the world's reserve currency. And the only way it can do that is if all oil is traded in US dollars. Anytime that is threatened, there will be fucking bombs dropped. That's the only thing this is about. How do we make some money off this shit? The best way to do it is in the stock market. You know, Dick Cheney, during the Iraq War, Dick Cheney, he used to be the CEO of a company called Halliburton before he was vice president. Halliburton, they make weapons and shit, you know? I don't know how that qualifies you to be vice president. So Dick Cheney, yeah, he was super adamant about this war. He had a lot of stock options in Halliburton. He was still getting paid by Halliburton when they went to war. His stock options went up about 3,000% because of the war. That's a pretty good return. This motherfucker outdid Warren Buffett. He just had to kill a bunch of fucking foreigners and Americans and start a fucking bullshit war. And he got paid. We can't stop the war. We might as well get paid. All right, here's my picks. There's a company called Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin, they make missile systems. They make F-35 fighter jets and shit. Let's look at this chart. This one hasn't really blown up yet, you know what I'm saying? But it's down year to date. You can still get them. When this war really starts to pop off, and it will, they're gonna blow up. I really believe they're gonna do really well. We have a company called RTX. They make the Patriot missile and air defense systems. They're also publicly traded. This one is doing real well, right? So over the last year, this is up 40%. God damn, the average return on the US stock market is only 10%. God damn, in the last 5 months, this shit is up 26%. I think it's going even higher because the bombs just started dropping. You think they about to stop? Another thing you can pick is, remember, this whole shit is about oil and dollars. So we might as well start fucking with some oil. You can buy oil futures. Over the last month, crude oil futures have went up 18%. Time is recorded. I think that's a good buy, man. Get yourself some crude oil futures. You can buy futures on Robinhood. If you want to be more conservative, you can just buy the aerospace and defense ETF. And this is ITA. Year to date, this shit is up what? This shit is up 20% year to date. I'm fucking with it. And if you want to get even crazier, there's an ETF that's 3x levered. For every percent it goes up, you get like 3x return. This is DFEN. This shit is going crazy. Year to date, this shit is up 63%. Come on, man. That's a lot of leverage. So this is 3x leverage that I'm gonna buy options, which is leveraged, using leverage. I'm gonna be super leveraged on that shit. Then you wanna fuck with some other oil shit. This is the ETF that tracks the energy sector. So this one still got a ways to go. It's not doing crazy this year. Or you can just fuck with Exxon Mobil. Oil prices keep shooting up. This is oil futures, meaning they're, when you buy futures, you're betting that in the future shit is gonna be better, right? If oil prices go up, man, Exxon should do pretty well. Also, gold. Told you I was buying gold futures, man, long ago. For the last 6 months, gold is up almost 30%. These are gold futures. If you don't want to buy futures contracts, if you don't even understand, you can just buy the ETF, GLD. That's up 26% year to date. And this is how we gonna make money off this shit. Pick some of your favorite ones, whatever you like. This shit is happening, guys, because this is the exact same playbook we saw in the Iraq war. Benjamin Netanyahu said that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. Bush and all the motherfuckers decided, hey, we need to go invade. That's what's happening right now. And if you don't have any money to invest, you need to make some money, bro. I got a free ebook for you called The 10 Commandments of Online Training. It shows you exactly how to grow your online fitness business, even if you don't have a big following, even if you're not certified. I made my first $1 million as an online trainer. I've taught over 15,000 people how to grow their online fitness businesses. I'm gonna show you for free in that book. Click the link in the description and check it out, all right?